So here we start.
With truth and love, our college let it go. Come be a strong and youthful band. For God and country, really pledge we all. Led by the flag for which we stand. Blue for the mind that seeks the good and true. Red for our promise in the game. White for the glory of a heart that's pure. Right with an ever shining flame. Alma Mater, we hail. God give the earth and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS. Alma Mater, Vivek. God give the us and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS. With truth and love, let us unite and be true to our glorious college name. High on the hill, a beacon light is she, leading her children on to fame. Unshot to glory is a message full, spread truth and love will far and wide. Loyal to the hands who rates of guidance, teacher and pupil side by side. Alma Mater, we hail. God give us and great success. With truth and love, we'll conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS. Alma Mater, with truth and love, we conquer all. For God, our land, and SFS.
Mihir, your mic is off. Mihir, your mic is off.
Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. Good morning, everyone. I'm Mihir Deshmukh, a student of BA first year. On the behalf of the management and principal, Dr. K.T. Thomas, sir, of the prestigious St. Francis de Sales College, Nagpur, welcome everyone to the 8th day of the ongoing 3-week faculty development program. The topic for today's session is goal setting. Now, goal setting is a very important exercise for anyone who wants to achieve greater heights in life or wants to improve or develop in something. And to enlighten us on this topic, we have with us our today's guest speaker, Dr. Vivek Nanoti, sir. Sir is a renowned academician, administrator, and management guru. Sir completed his PhD in physics in 1996 under sponsorship by Department of Atomic Energy Commission at Bhava Atomic Research Center, Mumbai, from Nagpur University. He has 29 years of experience in teaching, research, and administration, and his area of specialization involves material sciences, specifically the study of nanomagnetic materials. Dr. Nanoti sir has published and presented around 140 research papers and has guided over 12 students for doctoral research. He was awarded the Most Promising Engineering College Teacher Award in 2005 and the Bharat Jyoti Award for Excellence in Education and Research in 2012. Sir has also been awarded a national award, the Outstanding Academic Leader of 2019. Dr. Nanoti sir has visited several countries such as Scotland, UK, Israel, Germany, France, Belgium, Singapore, UAE, Russia, and many more for academic purposes. He is currently the head of 3 international projects on social entrepreneurship, green economy, and fake news. Total worth rupees 1.2 crores. Sir was the National Executive Council member of ISTE during 2012 to 2014, Secretary cum Treasurer of ISTE Maharashtra Goa section during 2003 to 2005 and 2009 to 2011. Maharashtra Goa section newsletter during 2003 to 2011. He has also worked as editor-in-chief for International Journal of Knowledge Engineering. Sir is a member of several professional bodies such as ISTE, IEEE, IAPT, ISEA, etc. Dr. Nanoti sir has delivered more than 1,000 guest lectures on topics such as nanotechnology, communication skills, nanomaterials, research methodology, pedagogy, teaching as a rewarding career, National Education Policy 2020, lifelong learning, goal setting, stress management, time management, education technology, green economy, social entrepreneurship, fuel cells, and knowledge-based learning for faculty and students. During this pandemic, sir has delivered 80 plus webinars in the last 5 months to various sectors of the society in various countries on various topics. Currently, Dr. Nanoti sir is the principal of Priyadarshan Institute of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur, and is a Senate member of RTM Nagpur University and Vice Chairman IEEE Nagpur subsection. Sir, it is indeed a great honor and privilege to have you with us today. I feel extremely fortunate to be given this opportunity to introduce you on this day. I would like to remind the participants to put their queries in the YouTube chat box and Google Meet chat box, which will be addressed by Sir after his presentation. Sir, I now humbly invite you to deliver your talk and with your presentation. Sir, your mic is off.
Thank you, Mihir, and very good morning to one and all. Thank you for inviting me here for this wonderful faculty development program. And the topic for today's my topic is goal setting. And friends, in a life, when we see career graphs, right, we see somebody has taken up a speed to this stage in 10 years, and somebody has grown to this stage by 20 years. So why this gap of 10 years into the growth? And we all teachers, we understand that we are for growth. We are for growth. And if we teach students to grow, we make students to grow, we help, we give hand holding to grow, but growth is not automatic. It is not like second year ka student third year mein gaya, third year ka final mein, no. You are already doctorate or postgraduate when you join a teaching career, then you need to set goals. And that is what is the topic for today. I want to discuss my own experiences and the correct method. If you can note down, I'm sure that you will be able to set and achieve your goals, achieve your dreams. Dreams with action plans are goals, right? So we dream all of this, but to achieve that, you need a systematic plan, the method, the procedure, which can actually lead you to the desired destination. Now I'm sharing my presentation. Just a minute. So everyone, and at any stage of our life, whether we are about to retire, whether we are 1 year experience, 20 years experience, or whatever, we are here to have a perfect goal setting concept. Goal setting, career goals for teacher, I'll be basically discussing on. And friends, can somebody tell me, is it visible properly?
It's the arrows that...
Sorry?
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Is it visible? Thank you. So, career goals for teachers. We'll first talk about goals. We will talk about, say, goals, which are not just dreams. Goals and dreams, there's a slight difference, and difference is planning. Difference is action. Difference is a systematic plan to achieve it. A dream becomes a goal when action is taken towards it. So we all dream. We have been dreaming for so many things. Ask yourself, dear teachers, where do I want to be in my career after 5 years from now? हो गया, अगर मेरे को 15 साल हो गए होंगे, if I have been into this teaching for 10 years, 2 years, or 25 years, or 30, I am into this teaching, engineering education for last 30 years, almost 30. I will complete 30 years in next month. So friends, 30 years into education, but I still have so many dreams, so many career goals where I have to reach. So just ask yourself, irrespective of your experience, where do you want to see yourself into the career path after 5 years? If you are an assistant professor, do you see as an associate professor? Do you see as a scientist leaving this teaching job? Do you see you can be a senate member in university? You can be seen as an president of certain professional society, which is a national or international body? Do you see yourself as a principal of this institution or any other institution for that matter? Why do I want to be there? The next question is, ask sequentially the questions which are seen on the screen. Where do I want to be in 5 years? Why do I want to be there? How can I get there? Why do I want is a commitment. It is a genuineness. It is the sincerity. We'll tell the question number 2 that why. प्रिंसिपल बनना है, अच्छा नहीं बना तो ठीक है, नहीं बना तो फिर तो क्या चल रहा है जॉब. I will keep on teaching. I'll remain as a vice principal. I'll remain as a head of the department. No. I mean, if this is the commitment level, you can never achieve it. So why do I want to be there? There has to be a very systematic, convincing, and wonderful reasons which can push you to the goals. How can I get there? What is the path? वो designed है क्या? Defined है क्या? What additional skills or training will I need to get there? You cannot, every time, even on similar post, you have to be a better version of yourself. People want, your family wants, your colleagues want, your bosses want, your HOD, your principal wants a better, your kids wants that their papa should be this, their mom should be like this. Now all other mothers are like this. Come on, mom, you should learn this. Come on, dad, you should learn this Instagram, have an account on Instagram. Everybody in this world around you needs an advanced version of your own self. We get bored with a mobile handset within 2 years because we wanted an advanced version. So advanced version would not become a success story automatically. You will have to add certain dimensions to your personality. Some additional skills, some additional training, some extra qualification, some enhancement into your own skills, your competencies, and then it can happen. But even this cannot happen directly. You're just planning for PhD and it is, almost 10 years are lapsed. Because planning was not strong. Who can help me to get there? Yes. We are humans. We need help. We should take help. We should be grateful to the people who have contributed to our success of our career. Take help from them. Take help. Make sure the goals you're working for something, you really want it. It does not sound good, right? मेरे को तो वाइस चांसलर बनना है, अभी बनना है. Sounds good, but it will not be an reality unless you have planned. You can, of course you can. If you plan, if you have a 10 years or 13 years of experience, if you're planning for vice chancellor's post, in next 3-4 years, rigorously, if your goals are properly set, you will be vice chancellor of one of the universities in the country. Hundreds of universities are there. Hundreds of central government universities, private universities, state universities. Not an issue. There are at least at this moment of time, 25 posts of vice chancellors must be vacant. The career goals, but the planning. A goal cannot contradict any of your other goals. If you're already on a certain track, you have become professor, you have become assistant professor, associate professor, you are on one track. And suddenly you cannot say, I should become a scientist in NEERI. No, now you cannot. So your goal is set into teaching profession. Suddenly you cannot switch over to a scientist post wherein you need a very strong research background. Write your goals in positive instead of negative statements. Write down. I will work. I will wake up early morning. I will not see the statement. Writing, you can see the image I have kept. Every slide will have a pencil because goals are to be written. सपने नहीं देखना है, मन में नहीं रखना है. You cannot keep them in mind and say कि मैं कर लूंगा. No, it cannot happen. You have to write it down. You create a copy of goal setting. I'll request all my dear teachers who are listening to me today, create a copy of yourself. मेरी अपनी डायरी तो हो जाए यार. I am teaching English and I had a copy of English. I am teaching psychology. I am teaching physics, chemistry, maths, botany, zoology. I have copies for that. But I am Vivek Nanoti. I have to set my life. I want to study my progress. I want to look back. I want to look forward. I mean, where is that copy wherein I can turn down my pages back and forth to see the success, the speed with which I am growing? What is the speed of my growth I want to see? Come on, where is that diary? I have maintained my diary. मेरे पास बहुत बढ़िया डायरी है. 30 years I am maintaining that diary. So please, if you have not maintained your career path, goal setting diary, please make one right today. Before you reach home, buy one from the stationery shop. Write down goal setting copy on it. Write your own name. Make it attractive. Write it down. And then from tomorrow, I'll quit smoking is what? It's a good thing. You quit smoking. It's a good thing. But the statement is negative. Quit. I will not smoke. The sentence is negative. Friends, goals are to be written into positive statements. I will wake up early morning. I will definitely devote 3 hours for new learnings. Self-learning. I will. I want. I will. This is something, a commitment should be there, and it is to be written. Not once, twice, thrice. You can write your complete goal, and that too into details. You need a detailed plan, right? By all means, make sure your goal is high enough. If you are an assistant professor and your goal is to become an associate professor, sorry. If you are a third year student, if you are a graduate in engineering and you say, I want to do MTech, that cannot be the goal. That is something which will come obviously. Like everyone who is, say, third year student will become fourth year student gradually and eventually. That cannot be your goal. Goals have to be high enough. People should laugh at you. When you say, I want to become vice chancellor and you just have 10 years experience, people may laugh you, what nonsense. There are 25, 30 years experience. People are waiting for vice chancellor's post. You cannot be. Let them laugh. The moment they are laughing, your goal is correct. Goal has to be strong enough and high enough. We have to create a goal which will need some absolute efforts to achieve that. This is most important. Write down your goals. Now, one more thing. I have been studying that people are setting goals. Whenever I see, can we write into chat box some of your goals? I just want to see how many of you have, something in mind. I just want to see for a minute so that it will become an interactive. Please start. I'll request all the teachers, please, just write down where do you see. I have 2 questions. Where do you see after 5 years in your career? Or just write down what do you look forward for? What is your goal in your life? What is your goal in your life? Just write down. I want to see. Just write down. Your chat box is open. I have stopped my PPT for that. Just write down what you want to become. What is your dream? You are a teacher right now, but you want to become what? You have already doctorate, but then what? You are already assistant professor, associate professor, then what? Please start writing into the Google chat. Fast. We don't have time. I want few answers there, and then we can talk on those goals also. Come on, write fast. I'm not seeing anything in the chat box. Dr. Pradeep Kumar Panda email. What is that? No. Fast. Come on, write down. Manu Jose says associate professor. Her goal is to be associate professor. Come on, write down. I want few more. I want you to write down. Unless you interact with me, I'll not be able to find out, or rather we cannot work out to set your goals properly. I'll share my goals also. I'll share a clear-cut planning. Career goals for want to become an eminent professor. Yeah, a good teacher. Praveen says good teacher. Eminent professor. Come on, fast. I want few more. A successful entrepreneur. Prachi Patil is saying entrepreneur. So she is not teacher right now, definitely. Joseph says professor. Yeah, he must not be a professor right now. Fine. I mean, we have something in mind, but these cannot be the dream. These cannot be the dreams. These are our goals. And for goals, we need what it needs. How much time it will need. When should I reach there? Come on, keep writing till we are talking on this particular topic, because I want to understand. Not everyone wants to become a professor. I'll share career goals, and then also you can try that whether you want to be on those paths or not. So friends, this is something which is so important. Come on, right? Most of you have a teaching goals only in your life. At the same time, what I wish to put across is read my seventh statement. It is develop goals in 6 areas of life. Friends, people are very successful in their life. And what has happened, we have seen the most depressed people are the most successful people, which we see from our perspective. I feel like somebody is a principal of an institution, he is frustrated. I find somebody is a vice chancellor. I find somebody is an AICT chairman. Somebody is an UGC chairman. Somebody can have achieved, whatever biggest post in the career of teaching, and we may find he is not happy. We may find that he want to get retired early. He want voluntary retirement. And that is the post which is our dream. So, friends, there is a disparity between career goals, growth goals, career path, traveling it very fast, forgetting other goals of life, reaches to the richest man in USA, CEO of a bank, committed suicide. Why? We all want to be successful. We want all that money which can buy a comfort for me and happiness and peace for. But no, he has all that and he is like, he committed suicide. Things are not only depending on the money and career, friend. So the seventh statement, just read it very careful. Develop goals in 6 areas of life. If you're now creating your own copy, please try to write down 6 areas. Into copy, you have to write down 6 different pages, 6 different set of pages, I should say. Family and home. You have to set career into family and home. Second is financial and career. That we are talking about. We want to become professor, we want to become an eminent professor, we want to become an associate professor. These are career goals, friends. This is 1 out of 6 areas where we are setting up our goals. But alone goals set into one of these areas, which is a list, displayed on the screen. Friends, you cannot be successful. You cannot be happy. You cannot be peaceful. Peace of mind. Everyone is looking for peace of mind. The level of happiness we are expecting from friends, family and home, finance and career, each category, each important area, we must set goals immediately. We must set goals immediately. Spiritual and ethical, yes. अरे इसमें क्या करना पड़ता? करना पड़ता. Physical and health, yes. You should have health goals. अगर health goal नहीं है ना तो 40वें साल में diabetes and BP and frozen shoulders and what not, you will be you'll be struggling with your health. You cannot grow into your career. Mental and educational goals. Enhancing. It's an era of lifelong learning. It's an era of self-learning. You need to have mental and educational goals as well. What do we expect from family and home? Home front pay, we can think on, like if I'll get married, how I'll grow my children. What relationship will my parents and my spouse will have? These are goals to be set. If you are not setting these goals right now, before marriage, level you are, growing children, enhancing relationship with your spouse. Will we be friends with my spouse? Will my spouse will love same till the end of my last breath of my life? Will it happen? Will there be a harmony after my 2 kids are in the members of my family? Will my spouse and my parents will live in harmony, peace, happily? These are the terms which can make an house, whatever lavish house. 3 crores, 4 crores, not an issue, but it will not be a home unless there is an harmony. There's peace, there's happiness, there's love floating everywhere into the house, makes it a home, a sweet home. But it cannot happen automatically, friends. You need to set goals on this. You have to write down family and home. My wife will stay with me, even with my parents. My parents will be taken care by me till their last breath very comfortably. I'll keep seeking my blessings to my parents, my father and sister, mother every day. By bowing my head, yes, I want their blessings. So can I do this throughout my life? Even today also, if I leave home for my office, for anywhere in the morning, I bow down to my mom who stays with me. I take her blessings. And then only I move out of my house. That's why it's a sweet home. Friends, home. My spouse should have an harmony relationship with my kids, with my this, that. She should be comfortable to friends. My spouse, he should be allowing me to enjoy my life with my ex old friends. There are so many family homes. So write down a page where you will write down your goals for family, finance and career. We all know about this. We must have a target for an amount, how much we'll be earning. Yes, money is very important to run a family, to do all those day-to-day expenses, the fees of your kids. If they want to learn into and some foreign university, you need 50 lakhs for that. To send him in a US university or a UK university, yes, you need money for everything, right from early morning till late night. We need money. So how am I going to grow my money through my career? What are the financial aspects and issues which I may come across? So set your goals. After 5 years, I'll be this. I'll be drawing this salary. I must earn at the month end this. Finance and career goals are to be set. After 5 years, I must get promotion. Otherwise, I leave the college. I will leave the city. But my goals are set. The amount I should earn after 2 years, I must have at least 5 lakhs package per month. Or whatever. So you need to design and define your career with respect to finance and with respect to your career promotions. Spiritual and ethical, yes, very, very important. Developing faith in superpower. God, whichever God you believe into. Or मेरे पास बच्चे आए थे, I was just talking to my kids, to the students into such a goal setting webinar. I said, you must have spiritual and ethical this thing. They said, I don't believe in God. 3-4 students raised their hands and said, sorry sir, we don't believe any God and all. I said, do you have parents? He said, of course, we have our parents. Of course, at my place only. Worship them. Take their blessings. Have faith in them. Have fear when just do whatever in your life. Just make a sense back of mind that when you are doing certain thing in your life, when you are choosing good and bad, your mother is watching you. Your dad is watching you, and then perform that thing. That is what I understand by developing faith. That is what I understand in being blessed. That is what I understand by being ethical. That is what I understand by having morals high and being spiritually minded. Do you know what is that? What is that? You may go to temple, to church, to madrasa, to prayer hall. But friends, whatever God you, uska dar to rakhna padega na. If I do wrong, if I do illegal, if I perform something unethical, he is watching, I may get punished for it, is the concept. What my mom will think if she knows this, what my dad will think if he knows I did this thing wrong, I performed unethical, I got indulged into illegal activities just for my career growth. Friends, ye dar man mein rakhne ke liye, we need somebody to believe on, to have faith on, to that superpower. Spiritual goals are to be set. Morals and ethical values are to be set. I tell you, one of my friends, sorry, I will not say him friend now, because he had an excellent thing. See, these are the 6 goals. He had a fantastic family, beautiful home, very lavish house. Financial career, yes, he did post-graduation from London and post-graduation and doctorate from USC University, fantastic. Physical health, yes, daily gym, 2 hours gym and walk and this and that. And social, yes, they are chief guests somewhere, they are giving sessions and all that. Social, cultural was fantastic. Mental and educational growth was there. Family was at ease. Students were studying into international schools. Parents were at a very comfortable home. Then what? Number 3 was missing. Family goals were set. Family was at very high comfort level. Finance, super duper earnings are going on. Physical health, yes, daily gym and all. Swimming pool and all. Social and cultural, yes, a very good social status because he owns 3 industries, a big office of his own. Mental and education, yes, fantastic. He is still learning, lifelong learning. He has taken up that lifelong learning as a goal. Then what? What happened? Spiritual and ethical goals were not set. And one day a front headline came into this. that he has done a fraud of few hundred crores and he is behind the bars. Still in Nagpur Central Jail. The best of the lifestyle reached to the central jail into that cell. Why? 5 out of 6 goals were wonderfully designed, wonderfully followed, but one was missing. What was that? Spiritual and ethical. बस वो एक नहीं था. And he is behind the bar. The life is spoiled. The kids are ashamed of his father. The parents are ashamed of his son. The entire thing is collapsed. And that is why I understand there has to be clarity in setting up goals in 6 areas simultaneously. You cannot say spiritual बाद में कर लेते यार, बुढ़ापे में कर लेंगे, retirement के बाद. Physical तो अभी क्या, I am fit, I am just 25-30 years old, I am fit, I can do. No. You have to set your physical goals right now. I am into this 29 years, 30 years, I am into this engineering education. My alumni come to meet, sir, आपने मेरे को पढ़ाया था 1998 में, 1997 में, these are my kids, this, that. And my wife is earning 30 lakhs package. I have 60 lakhs package. We are having fantastic life. And then he slowly come and said, sir, Nagpur में नौकरी मिल जाएंगी क्या? I said, come on, you stay in Gurgaon. You have flat costing 5 crores. Your kids are learning into a beautiful, high profile international schools. सब कुछ तो है. नहीं sir, बोले मेरे frozen shoulder हो गए. I have severe blood pressure and diabetes both, and I need to go for a physiotherapy in the morning. 1.5 घंटा फिजियो नहीं किया सर तो मैं दिन भर ऑफिस में बैठ भी नहीं सकता सर, हेल्थ की हालत खराब होगी. See what has happened. 1 out of 6 goals is missed. हेल्थ का ऐसी तैसी कर दिया, रात भर लैपटॉप लेके बैठे. American hours, UK hours, Japan hours. Early morning 5 o'clock I am working, late night 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. I am working. Sorry. You cannot play with your body the way you want. So this is what has happened. The student I'm talking about, every goal was set beautifully into his life, but only physical and health goals were missed because he was busy. Sorry, you cannot be that busy that you will ignore your health. You will ignore your body. Sorry. So the one goal was not set and he was out of his mind after 10 years in that beautiful career, beautiful lifestyle. से सर नागपुर में कितने भी अमाउंट की मिल जाए सर, मेरे को भी हेल्थ केयर करना है, पेट बढ़ गया है, वजन बहुत इशू कर रहा है मेरे को, मेरे वाइफ का भी बहुत प्रॉब्लम चालू है. We are in bad health. And what was his age? 40. This is the importance of setting goals in 6 areas: family, home, finance, career, spiritual. Health is wealth. Physical look and fitness are the bonus. If you look fit, your face will glow. If you have worked out, if you have done cardio in the morning for 1 hour, your face will glow. Your figure will be maintained. You will look handsome. You will look beautiful. That is bonus, dear friends. Good looks are bonus for good health. So just have set your goals. I will not take tea before I have done 1 hour walk. I will not touch my morning coffee unless I have done half an hour cardio. This is something. These are physical goals. These are health goals. These are my, this is something important. Unless I do social and cultural. Social status, if you want that everyone should know you in your city, in your state, in your country, you need to plan for it. What you will be paying back to society? Why society should appraise you? Why society should felicitate you and garland you and they'll talk good about you? Why? Unless you do it for them, they will not. What contribution you will be doing to the society and this culture to enhance the culture of the country like India, dear students, dear teachers? We need to set goals on social and culture. Lifelong learning, formally and informally. Every person we meet, every situation we come across, we must keep learning. These are the goals. Now, so these are the 6 areas. But now, how to write down those goals? We have to set goals in 6 areas. But these goals should be smart goals. We are into smart city. We use smartphones. We have smart houses. We need goals also to be smart. What are smart? It is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound. It has to be relevant. It has to be time bound. You cannot say, I'll do this, but maybe in 5 years, but if not 5, I'll cover it in 10 years. Sorry, your time frame is wrong. You should do it in 3 years. If you can do it in 3, you must finish it in 3 years. It cannot go beyond 3 hours. 3 years, because you have calculated that time for your goal. Make your goals very smart. Make it very specific, measurable. What do you mean by specific? Ask W questions. 6 W questions are seen on the screen. Who is involved? What do I want to accomplish? Where I want to go? Who, what, where, when, which, why? Why? What is the purpose of this? What will be the benefits if I achieve this goal? Ask your goal statement these 6 W's which are seen on the screen. Who, what, where, when, which, why, when, why can't I? Why he can? Ask the questions of W, and then your statement will be one step ahead on the path of smart goals. That your goal statement, your goal theory, the statement, the details, it has now become specific, measurable. Measurable, you need to ask how much, how many times, how many people are involved in my goals, how many people, how much time, how many years, how many months, how will I achieve and accomplish, how. The question to be asked to your goal statement is how, and then you can write how many people I need, at least 4 of my friends who should support. I need 2 partners in that. I need a guide. I need a mentor. I need. How many of them? How you will reach there? How many days? How many years? How many will make it measurable now? Right? Attainable, yes. Can I do? Ask sincerely. And लोग बोलेंगे यार तू तो प्रिंसिपल बन जाएगा, तू तो वो चीज बन जाएगा, तू तो वाइस चांसलर मटेरियल है. No. Ask yourself. Identify, make SWOT analysis. Identify your strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threats. SWOT analysis करिए and find out what you can achieve. Whether your goal which you have set is achievable, is attainable or not. Do not set something which you just cannot. I cannot set my goals for becoming a Saina Nehwal or Sania Mirza for that matter. I play badminton, but that doesn't mean I'll become Saina Nehwal, because she did coaching from world #1 renowned coach. She did it in Hyderabad. I am in Nagpur. The world-class treatment, the world-class education, the world-class training. Sorry, I can't have. She started at the age of 4 and 5. I'm already this and this age. Sorry. So this is not attainable goal. I should not start with that goal. I can't become an Hrithik Roshan now. Because uske father Rakesh Roshan the. His father was Rakesh Roshan. He started his career into performing arts, into martial arts at the age of 3. He's an extraordinary dancer and martial art expert and the bodybuilder and whatnot. I can't do that. So my goals are to be attainable. They are to be realistic. That is what we are talking about. They have to be realistic. यार कुछ भी नहीं goals रख सकता हूँ. They should be high enough, but they should not be the one which are contradicting to your lifestyle. They are contradicting to your basic competencies. They cannot be time bound. Fixed time frame only makes those goals real. Time bound goals, friends. So that makes specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time bound, smart goals. So whatever statement of goals, you have to write 6 statements with their details into 6 different areas of life. Finance, family, health, ऐसे जो 6 areas बोले उसमें करना है. And then those goals are to given to be treatment of these 5 items. Make them smart, make it specific, make it measurable, make it attainable, make it realistic, and make it time bound. Fix the time frame. This has to happen in next 3 months. And after next 3 months to that, I will finish up this. And after exactly 1 year, I will reach here. Path towards my success up to this. So first is 6 areas of goals. First point we discuss is writing down the goals. Write it down, create a copy, create a diary, write it down. Write it down in 6 different areas and give a treatment of SMART. Now ये सब करने के बाद भी you may miss. Why somebody will miss to reach from his goal? There are 2 important reasons. Fear of failure and enjoying the road. We have a destination. एक निर्धारित गंतव्य की ओर मैं दौड़ रहा हूं. जब तक उस निर्धारित गंतव्य की प्राप्ति न हो मैं दौड़ता रहूंगा. have to run. I have to fix my eyes on my goals. I cannot divert myself. I cannot procrastinate. I will not postpone. I will not at all have a fear of failure. यार जो होगा देखा, अब मैंने अपनी सेट किया है, मैंने 6 एरियाज में गोल सेट किए हैं, मैंने उसको स्मार्ट बनाए हैं, मैंने उसको ट्रीटमेंट किए, मैंने उसके डिटेल स्टडी किए, सो आई एम श्योर I will not fail. That fear of failure you have to get rid of, and then start enjoying growth. नहीं यार वो वीसी क्या बनना था, प्रिंसिपल बनने में ज्यादा मजा है, मैं प्रिंसिपल बन गया. No, principal was a middle milestone. It was not a final destination of your goal set, which you have set only. Nobody has asked you. You yourself are setting goals for yourself. So enjoying the roads. रास्ते में मजा आ गया. Instead reaching, यार this was good, यार I was not knowing when I set my goals. I think this is sufficient. This is enough. I am loving this. I am enjoying the road. This will stop you reaching to the exact destination. After a few months, you will find that, oh no, I have lost my time. I would have reached the actual destination. I did a mistake. Friends, this is something which is so important in your every career of life. Every goal set should be free from fear of failure and should be free from enjoying the roads. I get happy with this. So actually create a to-do list. Actually create the action plan. Write always into positive statements. I will study. I will devote 3 hours. I will do this. I am special. I am blessed. It is so important. We have to just role models. So, you need to have a strong commitment. You need to have very strong commitment to do all these things. There is another way of setting up goals. What is that? Role models. If you have a ready-made role model available very much in your department, very much in your neighborhood, very much in your family, you just want to exactly replicate your dad because he is a role model for you. You want to replicate your elder brother, your neighbor, your mama, your chacha. You want that, I want to become like this, yaar. This is a perfect life. Go and talk to him. How he maintains health. How he is so moral and ethically high. How can he be so fast in achieving all the goals? Usko sare questions पूछ लीजिए. Write down those goals, how he did, because he is approachable to you. He is approachable to you. So you approach him, you find some life as a model life. That becomes your role model, right? And go to talk to him. He can be your cousin, he can be your uncle, aunt, he can be your neighbor, he can be your teacher, he can be your principal, he can be anybody. And write down, create features of a personality with respect to your goals. The first column, feature. Yellow में लिखा हुआ है. Feature. What are they? They can be qualification, membership, applying for something, attempting to untap, risking, putting more hard effort. क्या करना है हमको? ये सारे features of that goals statement, write it down. Then write down where do you stand, and write down where your goal or role model stands. Where your that goal or role model stands. And then the difference, he did PhD at the age of 26, you did at the age of 30, difference आ गया. He has at the age of 30, he has 30 research papers. You have 20, 10 ka gap. So the last column is for gap. In research, in risk-taking capacities, he left his job and joined new one. He left his city and went abroad. Risk-taking capacity में gap आ गया. I am working in the same institute for so many years. So risk-taking capacity मेरी कम हो गई है. Role model versus your own features of your goal statement. You need to compare and find out the gap. And that gap analysis, task of bridging the gap is very critical now. You will find 2 साल का gap है, 15 papers का gap है, 25 conference का gap है, ये है, travel का gap है, number of hours he spent beyond teaching का gap है, number of hours, the time he wakes up is a different, time he go to sleep is a different. There can be 25, 30, 50 features which can support your goal to become exactly like your role model. Then those item wise planning is required there. वो 6 बजे उठता है और मैं 8:30 बजे उठता हूँ. मेरे को कल से 6 बजे उठना पड़ेगा तो 2.5 घंटे का मेरा कवर हो जाएगा. In the night I watch TV, he do some self learning on the laptop. Difference आ गया 1.5 घंटे के self learning का. So I need to patch up. This way, every item is to be critically studied. Gap is to be studied, and you need to create a plan for bridging that gap. Time-bound program you have to create and chalk out. Gap to be divided into small parts. अगर बहुत बड़ी gap है, you have to divide it into small parts. View a big picture. It's your long-range goal. Role model समान बनना है मेरे को. And divide that small goals into short-range goals, medium-range goals. And then start planning for it. Dear students, dear teachers, dear participants, you need to set goal and write down immediate 6 to 12 months में क्या हो जाएगा. What after next 5 years में मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ, अगले 10 साल में रोल मॉडल लेवल पहुंच जाएंगे मेरी or not. You need to find out where do you currently stand, where your role model stand, and what is the difference, and how am I going to, talking out, item-wise planning. If not, how I will feel. Write down all these statements, give the treatment. Goal setting is a complete procedure. Goal setting is a complete process. Goal setting is a systematic action plan. And if you really want to achieve your goals, you have to go through this entire process. Otherwise, you may achieve, you may not. We want an assurance, dear friend. It's very, very important. I will begin. Target date, finish. So start. Who is illiterate these days? You need to learn, you need to unlearn, and you need to relearn. It is not computer literacy, it is not read and write literacy. It is somebody who has learned 25 years back. I did my doctorate 26 years back. That doesn't mean that I am literate and I am a doctorate, sorry. After that, 26 years have passed. And hundreds of new trends, new competencies, new technologies, new coding languages, new attitudes, new attributes, new expectations have come into last 26 years. If I have not learned, if that was not suiting, my old thing was not suiting, I have unlearned all those and I have to relearn all that thing is something which we are all should look forward. So keep learning every minute, dear teachers. Keep learning from every situation. Keep learning from every person. Career goals, right? Goals other than teaching. I mean, other than teaching means being into teaching profession. पढ़ाने के अलावा हम क्या कर सकते हैं जिससे कि हमारा करियर, we will be calling our career as a successful career. We will be calling our teaching career as a rewarding career. Rewarding is a very, very important word. It has got many other different meanings. I need to have successful and rewarding career. And what can be the career goals by which, by planning for them, I will become an successful and rewarding, I can enjoy a rewarding career into teaching. So we do teaching, right? We have classes, we have laboratories, we have projects to complete, we have to do what? Valuation, paper setting. ये सारा हो गया हमारा teaching and teaching related job, for which we are earning bread and butter, for which we are paid by our management. But this mere teaching will not fetch you a rewarding career. Career goals. I have just listed 8. You can just read out. You can just read out. The list of 8. They can be 10, 20, whatever. First goal can be an administration. Administrating an education is a very beautiful opportunity. I'm last 7, 8 years, I am on this principal's post. I can enjoy the change I can get into my system. I have changed so many things. I have changed procedures. I have changed hierarchies. To create a successful institution, an innovative institution, PIET. I'm principal of PIET. I want to change it the way I want. I keep traveling. I'm a super traveler. I keep traveling so many countries, so many universities. I am currently working with 23 foreign universities, physically visiting to those and take trainings there. So I want to create that kind of culture, molded into the local context, and establish into my career. This was a liberty because I became principal. When I was HOD, when I was dean, when I was dean of my entire sanstha, I had limited liberty to change. Now I have absolute liberty for last 6, 7 years. It has grown like anything. Who got salary rise almost double, assistant professor se associate ban gaye wo. After doctorate, they got their salaries doubled. You can oblige people for their career if you are good at research. So if you have doctorate, become a guide, become a supervisor, Start obliging people. You will also be into learning mode because of your students. Industry interaction, yes. What product we are creating, the student for whatever stream, whatever faculty, art, commerce, science, engineering, medical, we are making our students industry ready, society ready, is next for future employer ready. He is going to be a future global employee. Now every company the students will join are most of the time they'll be global employees. Every company has got their offices. Most of the companies have become multinationals. Industry interaction, what they expect, what they look forward for my product, what they, my BE student, they want, he should be good at coding, he should be good at English, he should be good at group discussions, he should be good at interview skills, he should be good at convincing power, he should be logical, he should have a wonderful analytical mind, what not, he should be a good team member, should have leadership capacities. Oh my God. Industry expects so much when they want to hire your graduates, which you are producing as teachers. So unless you are in touch with industry interaction, so enhance your industry interaction. That is your career goal. Trainings. Start training. Currently, what we are doing, I have trained more than 10,000 teachers in last some 5-10 years. I'm traveling so much for training the teachers because training is a wonderfully rewarding career. So if you feel like you are good at teaching, you are good at talking, if you are good at training, if you can convince people on various topics of teaching, the pedagogy, the latest and micro teaching, mini teaching, advanced teaching methods, then start training teachers. Create training module for industry people if you have some expertise into it, and give those training to the industry people to enhance their productivity. In turn, your career becomes a rewarding one. So training is an area where we all must look forward for. Beautiful area. I have done a lot of trainings. I created a model called Quest for Best. And I delivered this model. It's a 3 days product, 3 days course, Quest for the Best for an advanced teaching methodology, how to become an excellent teacher and how to make your teaching career as a rewarding career. We have developed a 3 days module. And we delivered it to, I think, 60 times, I remember. 60 different places, including Uttarakhand to Gujarat to Delhi to Jaipur to Delhi to VNIT, wherever. So Quest for Best was a product we created and which we delivered to thousands of teachers across. Nagpur mein to almost every college we have delivered. Friends, training pays you. We created a training module of 6 days on research methodology. And we were the official trainers for Bharatiya Vidyapit. I delivered there, Bharatiya Vidyapit, MIT, Pune, Jalgaon, North Maharashtra University. We were the sole training giver there. So we bartered trainings, training modules. We sold it. We did a consultancy on that. We got 1 lakh rupees. We submitted it to college, 60%. We got it, 40% college takes it. 60-40. Create a consultancy through training. Training is an amazing, successful career. Fifth, role play in governing bodies. Yes, AICT, DTA, university, joint director, whosoever is the policy makers of our education. They are most of the time, UGC, they are on term basis, 3 years term, 5 years term, and teachers like you and me have to apply and become a joint director, become a Senate member, become a vice chancellor, become a registrar, become an UGC secretary, assistant secretary, AICT, you can become AICT, Council of Architecture, Council of Pharmacy, whatever college faculty you belong to, there are positions advertised every now and then. And if you can be there, your career will take a very full speed path to be there. You can be, assistant secretary in NBA, National Board of Accreditation. You can join as an advisor in NAC. So NAC, NBA, AICT, DT, UGC, University, Council of Architecture. Yes, our own friend, close friend, Professor Habib Khan, he is president of Council of Architecture, New Delhi. 465 Architecture College, and he is heading that entire body. Amazing. Was a professor with us. So, you all vice chancellors are our good friends. They were teachers into some private college, just like you and me. But they decided and they are there. So role play in governing bodies gives you a fantastic rise and make your career more successful. Role play in professional societies like IST, IEEE, IIT. There are hundreds of professional bodies, national and international. If you contest the elections, currently I am vice chair of IEEE, Nagpur section. I was 6 years, I was holding post of secretary cum treasurer of Maharashtra Goa section of Indian Society for Technication, which is the largest professional body of teachers in India. 6 साल मैं secretary रहा. I enjoyed a lot of perks. I enjoyed a lot of traveling. I enjoyed a lot of achievements, lot of networking I could do there. 200 institutions I visited during my tenure of secretary. 200 engineering institutions in the country. Can you believe this was funded by IST, so I could do that? How can I travel for 1 hour speech in Manipal University, for which I have to travel to Nagpur, Mumbai, Mangalore, then car, and then delivering for 2 hours, and I am back to this. Spending 25 lakhs for 1 hour, 25,000 rupees on ticket, and delivering a speech there for 1 hour was possible only because of it's funded by IST, it's funded by professional society. Find out which is the most active, which is the most successful and resourceful professional society into your field, work there, and your career is going to be there. These are the career goals, friend. Organizing scientific events, yes. When I joined this institution, PIT, as a principal after 18 years of career in my PC, I said I will conduct international conferences, but out of country. So I did very first conference, my international conference, as a host, as a convener. We did it in Malaysia. So I got automatically 200 foreign delegates into it. That is how it works. Your career become rewarding, dear friends. So this is just an a la carte menu I am presenting on the screen. Admin, research, industry, training, governing bodies, professional society, organizing scientific, understanding the process of accreditation. Yes, it can also make you career rewarding. You can be on their bodies, you can be assessor in NAC, Washington Accord, National Board of Accreditation, whatever. You can be on that bodies. You can be a trainer for these all accrediting bodies in the country. Your career goal into it. Dear teachers, once again, I want you to write down these 8 areas, set your career goals into it. After this, and then, there can be loads of suggestion. आज मैंने बहुत suggestion दे दिए. You have to create your own model. Be innovative, be creative. Understand do your SWOT. Be creative and create your own goal statements into 6 areas. Make them smart, follow it rigorously, and I'm sure your career is going to be a wonderful, amazing, successful, rewarding, worth enjoying, stress-free and prosperous career is ensured, my dear teachers. Thank you so much. It is exactly 11:30. Thank you so much, management, administration, and the coordinators of this faculty development program for giving me an opportunity to share my views on goal setting. These are the career goals which I really wanted to share with all of you. Please note down, these are the important 8 areas. If you attempt to enter into these areas, plan for these areas, you are going to be a very, very successful and very happy and peaceful career, a rewarding career, a happy career into teaching also. Thank you so much. Thank you. Over to the coordinator.
Thank you, sir, for such a unique and outstanding presentation. Your willingness to spare your time, expertise for us speaks volume about your humble nature and pristine stature. Your critical analysis of the current topic, your diagnostics and recommendations are indeed worth to be taken into consideration. I am sure our participants enjoyed the presentation and would take into consideration all the valuable inputs and important aspects. Now, sir, with your permission, I would like to pose some of the questions asked by participants. May I, sir?
Yes. Just a minute. Can you see my slide?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll request all the participants to just give me feedback. If we cannot ask questions here, if I cannot reply them, please catch me on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. I am on all social media. I love networking and traveling, so I want people together. So I'm calling all of you as my friend. You can email me on vivekmnanoti@gmail.com. So you can email me your feedback, your suggestions, your questions, queries on vivekmnanoti@gmail.com or WhatsApp on 9822233286. Sorry, 6 is missing in the slide. So 9822233286 is my WhatsApp number. You can catch me. I have a YouTube channel. These goal setting sessions are available on my YouTube channel as well. It just scan Vivek Nanoti, like, share, and subscribe for many such motivational videos on my YouTube channel and Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook. I'm available everywhere. But I would love to receive your feedback and suggestions and questions and queries on my email or on my WhatsApp. That is 9822233286. That's all. Thank you so much, and I'm open for questions now.
Okay, sir. First question, how to keep oneself motivated to attain a goal which is high enough and requires longer duration to accomplish?
Yes, that is something is so important. I have been talking it. Divide your career goal. If that goal is for 5 years, right? If that goal is for 5 years, so distribute that into 5 small parts yearly pattern. So what will happen? Like you will achieve small and you will not get depressed. Like you want to achieve, like for you have decided I want to become at this post. So you need 10 research papers. But since you have not achieved 10, you get frustrated. You get depressed. Oh, 10 पेपर तो कब होंगे मेरे, एक ही नहीं हो रहा, पर 2 ही हुए मेरे. तो 2 हुए is an achievement. So unless you divide your long range goal into short range goals and start achieving and enjoying that smaller goals achievement, then and then it will keep you motivated. So larger goals may take time. यार अगले 20 साल का भी हम गोल सेट कर सकते हैं, लेकिन उसके लिए अगले 2 महीने में क्या होने वाला है, वो गोल मैंने अचीव कर लिया तो 2 महीने बाद आई विल बी हैप्पी पर्सन. I'll be satisfied that I am on right path. So distributing your larger goals into smaller goals and enjoying and celebrating those achievements, small achievements towards your goal can only make you happy.
Okay, sir. Next question, how should someone cope up if family and friends around are not supportive for their goals?
No one can stop you. You are master of your own career. You need not ask somebody who is not supporting you. He is not for you. It is my goal. It is my career. I need to how and who. I've said first specific बनना पड़ेगा मेरे को. तो कौन मदद कर सकता है? मेरे goals और मेरे friends और मेरे colleagues are not my circle. There can be somebody sitting in Russia, somebody sitting in Magdeburg University, Germany, who can help me. I tell you, I have more than almost 200 friends abroad who are such an helping guys for me. I have senior professor from University of Edinburgh, business school. They help me a lot. So you need to enhance your network and canvas. वही 2 दोस्त है जो मुझसे jealous है, वही 4 जो colleagues है वो जिससे मेरे को तकलीफ है. Sorry. Enhance your network. Reach out to the people. There are beautiful people. God has not created garbage for us. वो 2-4 दोस्त है आपके जो आपको jealous लग रहे हैं, आपको support नहीं कर रहे. Support करने वाली दुनिया में बहुत लोग बैठे. I tell you, I have fetched more than 2 crores of grants, जिसमें कि 1 रुपया भी इंडिया से नहीं लाया मैंने. कौन अप्लाई करे, कौन झंझट करे यार. आई नो यूरोपियन यूनियन वाज फंडिंग मी लाइक एनीथिंग. 1.6 करोड़ का ग्रांट मैंने पिछले 3 साल में कॉलेज में लेके आया हूं. They have funded all my traffic. They were not unknown, but now they are my friends because we are partners. So friends, it is about enhancing your network and identifying who can help. Don't just get stuck up with those few friends and few colleagues which can stop. Nobody can stop. Nobody help. It is not done. You have to enhance your career.
Okay, sir. Next question. People say take one step at a time. So do you recommend setting smaller goals one after the other?
Yes,
or risking
yes.
failure by setting higher goals?
No, higher goal is one thing and dividing it into small. The similar first question का ही जवाब है इसको. Higher goal is one thing and distributing into small goals and achievement of small goals, celebrating, being happy, being content for that goal and start running for next goal is the most important thing.
Thank you, sir, for your precise and accurate responses.
One last question I find here. Some Kanakaya has asked how to select research topic for most useful society. It is the most important thing. Most of the PhD work is not useful for society or for your college or for academic purpose or for research purpose or for industry. Dear teacher, dear Kanakaya, it's my appeal to you. I have guided 12 students, but I tell you, please survey rigorously. Every now and then you just rigorously survey, meet new people, take a survey and find out there are hundreds of problems. अपने गली में 4 प्रॉब्लम है, उसको सॉल्व करो. कारपोरेशन विल पे यू फॉर दैट. अपने आजू बाजू प्रॉब्लम है, वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट प्रॉब्लम है, वेस्ट ट्रीटमेंट प्रॉब्लम है. कनकैया, which branch you belong to? So I can definitely guide you on that. It is very important. How to select research topic? If you are from arts, there are issues, home, psychological issues, treatment issues, career issues. Select a correct topic which will be immediately useful. Your doctorate will be immediately useful document for the society. This is most important question, very important question. Select, you belong to economics. Yes, economics is going through such an up and down, dear teacher. You can have 100 good problems just around you. And if you can create a small solution, you don't want an innovation and eureka thing. You should create a solution for some one or two problems around you, into your neighborhood, into your bank, into your automation, whatever is there. You create it and you will see to it that, yes, you will have a complete level of satisfaction after submitting that document, which we call as PhD, but a solution to a problem to the society. Select the problem through good survey. He is president of Telangana. Very, very nice to connect you, sir. Kanakaya, sir, would love to get connected. I am a physicist, but cannot help you into topic, but the method and procedure, research methodology would definitely we can discuss. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your precise and accurate responses. Your promptness tells us about your in-depth knowledge and your expertise. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to propose a formal vote of thanks. I would like to express my gratitude to today's guest speaker, Dr. Vivek Nanoti, sir, for accepting our invitation and sharing his knowledge with us. His knowledge really gave a deep dive into today's topic. The explanation and justifications given by us, sir, were indeed helpful, and I am sure what we have learned